Hello and welcome my friends to The Flying Kick. I am Savino as always, and today I should be resting and taking a break because I'm on vacation. Yeah, I was until everyone and their Zord asked me to take a look at this new Power Rangers update. Well, if people want it, the people get it. So I took a long look at the update, but that didn't do anything. So instead of looking at it, I played it. Yeah, a terrible joke. Look, I'm still dealing with the holiday hangover, so that's the best I can do. But seriously, let's talk about the game. If you watched my review, you may have noticed that I liked the game a little bit, but I didn't recommend it at a full price unless you're a huge fan of the Rangers. But I think I need to reconsider a few things with this new update. Luckily, I keep my Nintendo Switch Wi-Fi turned off, so my game there is not updated while my Steam version is, and I can compare both games side by side to give you an idea of how much they improved. The first thing you will notice here is the speed. Seriously, this was a shock when I first booted the updated game, and I was really excited to see how much difference a simple detail like this can make. But to be honest, this is one of the few big differences you find here. Sure, it makes a ton of difference, but it didn't change the speed of the attacks. Look, I'm not complaining, I think they were fast enough when attacking, but I think they wasted an opportunity here by not making the Rangers move and attack with different speeds. Since they were at it, why not change a few values here and there to make them feel unique? I was under the impression they changed this when I first tried the update, but I guess, as my man Devon Decker said on Twitter, it was just a placebo effect. So yeah, like the original release, the Rangers don't feel unique, and aside from some small details like the Pink Ranger slide or the Black Ranger's last hit, they are basically the same character. Another thing that changed here, and I'm not sure if it was for the best, was the dodge. In the original release, the dodge granted you a lot of iframes, but it came with a cost. You had to wait a couple of seconds before dodging again. Now they removed the cooldown, but the dodge only has iframes in the few initial frames. I'm not sure this was a good trade-off. You can cancel the dodge by pressing attack, but that's not the same as dodging your way out of a crowd surrounding you. You still can do it, of course, but the chances are you're gonna be hit unless you attack the enemy first. There are a few changes made here on the super scaling levels too that are very welcome. First, the gravity is lower, making jumping gaps easier. The 10th level, for example, which was a pain to complete, now feels way more fair than before. Also, if you fall into a pit, you won't lose a life anymore, just a bit of health. This is one of the best changes they made. Losing a life because you're not good at platforming on a beaten up is kind of ridiculous. Another thing I noticed here is that these time disruptors are harder to destroy. Before you could break them apart with just a few hits, but now it will take a couple more. The good thing is that it keeps the damage you did to it after you go back in time, so it's all good, I believe. The game feels much easier to control now. The controls were tweaked and now pulling some moves like the Rising Strike is way easier. The back attack is also improved and will feel much easier to pull. Overall, these were good changes that improved the game a lot. Playing it now makes it feel way more similar to Shredder's Revenge when it comes to speed and control of your character. Unfortunately, you still basically have one character in the game since they are clones. Well, not perfect clones, but similar enough to not make a difference in which ranger you pick. I still think $4 is a bit salty for what you get, but the inclusion of the online mode plus the speed change makes the game more interesting for those who are only looking for a new and fun beaten up to play. I believe $25 or $30 would be ideal, so if you can get it for this price, it's a good deal. And that's it for the video, my friends. I'm working on a video showing my best and worst pick from this year, which wasn't great if you ask me, and I should post it in the next few days, so keep your eye on the channel so you don't miss it. If you're not a subscriber yet, come on dude, make me a solid and hit that button. In the meantime, I hope you all have an awesome 2025, and remember, keep it up.